Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new action thriller, Inheritance, coming to you from writer-director Neil Burger, who previously did films like The Illusionist and Divergent, and here focuses on the story of Maya, played by Phoebe Dynevor, whose mom passes away. She winds up trying to reconnect with her estranged father, played by Rhys Evans, and goes off to this international trip to Egypt, and she finds out her father was a spy, and he gets kidnapped, and she gets thrown into this whole entire conspiracy. And this film, I think, has some real strengths when it comes to, one, its direction that Berger takes, and some very bold cinematography choices, because this whole entire film is shot in a really intimate, like really close-up kind of way, and the camera's always following our main character. Jackson Hunt, who's a cinematographer, really has some dynamic camera work here, and when you have some like chase scenes and stuff like that, just the fact that you're like this up close and personal with the action really puts you in there, heightens the tension, and makes those scenes stand out. And I think just generally how the camera moves, how you're so far up on our main character and these situations, you're right there in the danger. And there's also a good score that helps raise some of that tension and suspense from Paul Leonard Morgan. And at the heart of it, you have Dynevor, who is a strong performer, who brings a lot of emotion and complexity to our main character Maya. This film dabbles in themes related to reconnecting with estranged parents and the complexities of that, and sometimes you learn the hard way in how you are able to see somebody maybe how they really are, if they're really worth you taking another chance on, are they making changes? And this film deals with those things in a pretty impactful way. Now, you have a strong central performance. I think Evans gives a fine performance. I think the challenging thing here is there's a lot of like globetrotting, bouncing around in this film that is just 100 minutes. It's relatively tight, but you're bouncing all around. The narrative is a lot less interesting. You have this MacGuffin, and those kinds of things just feel very plain and expected from a film like this. I think there's some revelations on what's really going on that are pretty obvious. And you're not, like, this is supposed to be like a big pull the rug out from under you twist, but it really doesn't feel that way because I think the film telegraphs it too much. But there are still some beats in terms of its revelation and its resolution that I think adds some, surprises along the way. But some dynamic camera work, really engrossing, putting you in the action approach. A strong central performance, some solid themes. Those elements make this film stand out and helps build a connection and also build the thrills that are going to keep you on the edge of your seat. Even if the story's not the most compelling and it has some choice decisions along the way, this is still a thrilling, tense experience that has some impactful elements to it that'll stick around with you. But those are my thoughts on Inheritance. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.